There's great music, and there's bad music. Mediocre and passable. Stuff that inspires you, and songs that disgust you. And then there's Elliott Smith.
First the mic, then a half cigarette.
Plain and simple.
You know, she did this one song in the middle of her set that we were both knocked out by. And afterwards, she comes over and I had to go, I said, that just came out of nowhere. That killed me. And then she's just kind of rolled her eyes and went, no, it's my friend's song. And my first question was, are any of his other songs that good? And she just looked down at the ground and just went, all of his songs are that good.
I'm waiting for the train.
Elliott Smith is the poster child for low-key acoustic music you can find in any gentrified coffee shop, often compared throughout his life to artists like Paul Simon or Nick Drake, singer-songwriters known for their very sullen and minimalistic material. But what makes Elliott worth looking into is not what he's known for so much as where he started. Heatmiser was formed as the brainchild of both Smith and fellow Portland musician Neil Gust, who both agreed to share vocal duties between songs, with each of them singing whatever they had written.
Something to hide, I'm locked in.
And it comes as no surprise who wrote their best stuff. Even though his best work didn't start happening until he went solo, this is what makes Elliott's career so fascinating to me. We always hear about people who want to go louder. How do you make the song feel bigger? But for Elliott, it was more noise he had to cut through to reach his audience.
I can't get out underneath this dirty cool.
So what happens when he goes the complete opposite way? Before he's even said anything, the song has gone in 4 different directions, and he has you hooked without even noticing. Listen to it again, but pay attention to how his guitar blossoms from low to high. The song is literally growing right in front of us, but the progression is so quick that each melody comes off as a natural reaction instead of a separate part. Since he felt Heatmiser's style had so little dimension, Elliott's goal going solo seemed to be him doing as much with as little as possible. And so his talent wasn't knowing how to hit us, but how to hook us. It's not just the density of his music, but how easily he can make it snowball into a beautiful wall of sound.
She took the Oldsmobile out past Condor Avenue. The fairground slid, a drunk man sits by the gate she's driving through. Got his hat tip bottle back in between his teeth.
One of the other things I've wondered about him going solo was how he'd ration his use of open strum chords, and whether it was him preferring pluck strings or a reluctancy to go loud. It seemed he didn't want to overpower his music. The intimacy came from us wanting to hear him, which came from how quiet he would play. So what you hear in his music is someone in complete control of the mood for every song he plays.
You spent everything you had, wanted everything to stop that bad.
Now, this didn't mean he was opposed to playing loud. In fact, that understanding of musical dynamics made him even better the more he went on, as he started warming up to how he could expand his sound without betraying that intimacy.
The gentle winds in the lane, spinning his hat on a cane. Good morning, all, it's a beautiful day.
And what I think he found was he didn't even need a guitar to do any of this. He could achieve the exact same thing with his piano.
Keep singing over everything. Everything means nothing to me. Everything means nothing to me. Everything means nothing to me.
That may sound overly dramatic, but the way he has the melody feed into itself lets it inflate like an emotional balloon that builds and builds until the orchestra eventually capitalizes on its growth.
Everything means nothing to me. 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 Everything means nothing to me.
And that's what you find in Elliott's work. Layers upon layers of rich melodies happening all at once, as soft and clear as possible. So as music continues to get louder and louder, and we ask for more and more, I think there's something we can all learn from someone like Elliott. A guitar has 6 strings, so use them. Don't relegate 6 opportunities to one note. If you want your music to have life, then don't be afraid to flesh it out.
He could show me a million different ways you could go with the song. I'll never forget this either. He said, just listen to where the song wants to go. It's already wanting to go somewhere. He's right, you know, like it's almost like these songs exist and they want to go somewhere. It's almost like you're in the way. And if you can just grab onto like where this thing's going, you'll be fine.
There's great music and there's bad music. And then there's Elliott, the guy you hate because he's just that good.
Never gonna know you now, but I'm gonna love you anyway.